Good morning. Meeting viewable on Cox 8 OPSB TV and NOLA PS Instagram. Available for playback on NOLA PS website. Calling to order the 2024-2025 OPSB LEA Pupil Progression Plan public meeting for September 30th, 2024. The time is now 10:07. May I have a roll call, please? Here.
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 Interpretation services are available during today's meeting.
Thank you. Good morning, Dr. Fulmore, Deputy Superintendent. Good morning, staff of NOLA PS and member of community. My name is Việt Quỳnh Pham. I will provide interpretation services in Vietnamese. Xin chào toàn thể quý vị, tôi là Việt Quỳnh, tôi là thông dịch viên. Tôi sẽ thông dịch cho quý vị ở buổi họp này. Nếu quý vị cần, xin quý vị cho tôi biết. Xin chân thành cảm ơn.
Good morning, Dr. Fulmore and members of New Orleans Public Schools and community members. My name is Lina Martinez. I will be providing interpretation services for you today in Spanish. Buenos días, mi nombre es Lina Martínez. Si hay un miembro de la comunidad que necesite asistencia, estamos aquí para servirles. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone wishing to speak with regards to items on the agenda should fill out a public comment card and submit it to the board secretary. Cards will be received up to 1/2 hour after the meeting begins. Each person shall be permitted to speak up to 2 minutes as established by the chairperson. Parliamentarian will recognize the speaker and give him/her permission to proceed. The speaker shall state his/her name and address for the board records. Those who have a group concern are encouraged to select a spokesperson from the group to address the concern. Speakers are expected to be as concise as possible and to present their questions and comments in an objective manner in accordance with good taste and decorum without reference to or insinuations against the committee, its members, or school system employees. Disruptions or disorderly conduct at the public meeting will constitute grounds for presiding officer to ask security personnel to remove the offender. Now we will have the presentation. So today we're presenting the 2024-2025 Pupil Progression Plan. Okay, so here's our agenda. Welcome, Introduction and Pupil Progression Plan Development Committee, review of the timeline and guidance form from the LDOE, 2024-2025 Pupil Progression Plan changes, public review of the 2024-2025 LEA Pupil Progression Plan draft, our next steps in our adjournment. So here are the internal committee members of the PPP Development Committee. Here are our school leader review team members. And here are our parent review team members. In accordance with the LEA Statute 1724-4, the Louisiana Competency-Based Education Law, Orleans Parish School Board is required, I can't see. Give me 1 second. Orleans Parish School Board is required to revise and adopt a pupil progression plan which reflects current policy and guidance from Louisiana Department of Education. OPSB developed the pupil progression plan in accordance with the guidance set forth in Bulletin 1566. And so this year we used the LDOE provided 2024-2025 pupil progression plan template, and the only change that was made in the template was the grading policy, and the grading policy is a standardized way to reflect equity across the state as far as the grading policy. The policy and procedures in the 2024-2025 pupil progression plan will apply to both Orleans Parish School Board as well as the following schools which are part of the OPSB LEA for the 2024-2025 school year. We have Mary McLeod Bethune Elementary School, Elon Academy, Benjamin Franklin Elementary School, Travis Hill School, the Dolores Taylor Arthur School for Young Men, and the new district-run school, the Leah Chase School. So the review of timeline and guidance is centered around student achievement, and so the plan outlines student placement, student promotion, student support for students, academic and literacy standards, diverse learners, alternative education, due process, and these components are all components of the the pupil progression plan for the LEA schools as well as the Leah Chase School. And so the review and timeline and guidance, the pupil progression plan follows Bulletin 1566, which are the policies and procedures when developing the plan. And I just also want to note that the state has not yet released guidance as they normally do for the plan. However, we have used Bulletin 1566 to guide our guidance to complete the plan draft this year. So as a committee, I have met with the internal OPSB team to review the document, and it was shared electronically. I have met with the external leader teams from each school team. That document was shared electronically with them. It was reviewed. And then I also had a meeting with parents as outlined in Bulletin 1566. There should be a parent committee that supports in development of the plan as well. And the document was also shared electronically with the parents to ensure that they had an opportunity to view the document and to provide feedback. So all three groups had an opportunity to was provided the document, and was given opportunities to provide feedback on the document as well. So one internal recommendation was made that to expand the definition of academic excellence in policy HA such that students are only promoted to the next grade if they are on or above grade level in both English and mathematics, or if there are individualized written plan of intervention accommodation for the student. Students must be no further than one grade achievement level away from the grade level to be eligible for a written plan of intervention. This ensures that all students receive a high-quality education that leaves them ready for college or career. And so the achievement levels have been added to the plan for the 2024-2025 school year. And the achievement levels are mastery, basic, approaching basic, and below basic. And so public review of the 2024-2025 Pupil Progression Plan draft. And so our next steps are, today we're having the public meeting. If there's any public comments for review, that will happen October 1st and 2nd. Any revised 2024-2025 Pupil Progression Plan submitted for review will be October 2nd. The documents will be submitted in board docs by October 7th. And hopefully the board will approve, it will go up for board approval in the committee meeting on October 22nd, and then the board meeting on October 24th. And the document will be submitted to the LDOE by October 28th. Are there any public comments at this time? Are there any committee comments at this time? If there are any comments, just remember to state your name and your address for the record. You have 2 minutes. There are no further items on the agenda. May I have a motion to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn. Oh, I'm sorry, Candace Robertson.
It has been moved by Candace Robertson, and Avis Brock has second. All of those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The time is now 10:20. Meeting adjourned.